Alright, man, and we're back with day 2 of the Senior Bowl one-on-ones. We're going to check out the national team first. Hey, let me know down in the comments who you thought had the best performance out of the DBs. Alright, I'm going to let these play through. My brother said I was like a real coach, and they never let the play through before I went back with, coaching points. Alright, right here, see the big problem. Just, if I was this DB, I'd probably back up a little bit off the line, give him a little bit more space. So I like the peer step initially. You see how the receiver is just starting to declare where he's going, and we're already crossed over, turning and running. That's why you probably want a little more space so you feel like you can get that lateral movement. And then right here, we're not in phase. We're looking back for the ball. Hey, every time that happens, like you're not able to run full speed. You're gonna get beat every time. Right here, receiver catches the ball. It's too easy. I don't all the way hate the rep right here. I saw Charles James say it on Twitter about like, yo, why are we up here not pressing? I kind of agree. Like, I think we're too close again. I think we're too close to the line. Once the receiver goes anywhere, we just have no ability to feel like we can move lateral. Like the DB feels like he has to just open up and run. Right here, want that arm a little bit lower. Don't want it, like, never want to have the arm reached out, extending. Like, that's just giving this ref back here just a big red flag that, yo, you should throw a flag there, even if you're not holding. And also a separation. I said before, this right here, it may think, oh, I'm touching the receiver, I'm good, but this is separation that a good quarterback, good receiver going to be able to take advantage of. Luckily, receiver doesn't catch it. Okay, we got a good lean and locate again. Yo, Quinyon Mitchell was a day one. He was making plays. He was definitely making plays. Right here, I don't love him at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't really get anything on the receiver. Just kind of opens and runs. It's a good job just having great body control, right? When the receiver gives you that little stutter, you got to be able to get out of it and get back to full speed as fast as possible. Then right here, leans on the receiver, looks back for the ball. He does get a little far in front of him. Right here, you run the risk of the receiver being able to undercut you. But ball's over his head. Receiver can't get to it. Incomplete pass. Good rep. All right, yeah, there's another one we want to... We're at the line of scrimmage. We're not moving laterally. See how the right foot just kind of kicks under him. We're opening up. We're not really connected with the receiver either. Yeah, we want to be we got to be better at the line of scrimmage with everyone. Like this right here. This is good at the line. Let's see what happens. Does he look back? Nope, good eyes. Okay. I like this at the line. I like this a lot. So we're moving lateral, right? Feet get a little tight, but gets the base back under him. All right, receiver, this right here, this is time being spent. This is time your D-line is, going to sack the quarterback. This is time the quarterback feels in his head, right? He has to go through his reads. If he sees this, he's probably moving on to the next read. Right here, don't really want to reach this arm is the big one, right? This arm, it's fine here. You don't really need to have it on there, but you reach this arm across, you're going to lock your hips. You're not going to be able to run as fast. But then, hey, we're beat. Drive the receiver, right? Don't look back for the ball. Routes are timing, right? They're based on timing. So that early disruption threw the timing off right here. As a result, incomplete pass. Maybe a little too much hands, a little too handsy. I'd say like right here. Right here, get that hand down on this. Get this hand right here. Get it down on the the low hip, low back. Once it's up high, there's a good chance they see that. And then right here, this kind of grabbing and everything. You just got to be a little cleaner up top. It might get called, might not get called in like high school, college. NFL is definitely getting called. There's another one. Even though the receiver is kind of far back, our feet are moving forward at the snap. And now that kind of takes away our ability to move laterally. Now, he does get hands on. He's kind of in a dangerous position right here, getting crossed over. We're reaching in the route. Oh, receiver got to catch that. Yeah, like once we get downfield, we can't, like, we don't ever want to have two hands reaching out for the receiver, right? We want to look like we're in a athletic running posture. But yeah, no, that receiver dropping that, yeah, that's bad. Another one. Did a great job at the top reading the receiver down. I'd still say, like, there's no lateral movement, right? We don't want our feet moving forward when we press. So the foot starts off about 6 inches behind the line. Foot ends up on the line. We're just turning and running. This is a good job having great body control, reading the receiver down. Great break. Get in position, be in front of the receiver. Quarterback does throw it. That's a pick right there. Gonna look back. Yeah. There's another one. Like, we're just not moving lateral enough. Like, as soon, like, the receiver is just going vertically, like, straight at us. We're motoring back. Maybe a little bit too much. But as soon as he declares a side, see how this left foot hangs up in the air, then drops under the receiver. Now he tries sliding, but it like the left foot hanging in the air and sliding back under him makes it so he can't really move laterally. Like, yes, his feet don't cross over initially, but there's not really a lateral movement there. His hips are more turning downfield. So now we just got to run. This left hand getting in there. This is a big theme, right? This left hand, you might think you're slowing the receiver down. You might think you're able to feel him, but all that's doing is slowing you as a DB down. Yeah, right here, we're just not in position to be looking up for the ball because we're not able to lean on the receiver, right? If we can lean on him, we can look back. Right here, we're not in position. We just got to play through the hands. But this look up right here slows him down just a little bit. Probably puts him off the mark by like 6 inches. Okay, I'm not mad at this rep. Base gets, like, you see how when this base gets wide, it's just real hard to move lateral. So now we have to swing our hips and kind of open the gate. But give the receiver something to think about. These receivers, I ain't gonna lie, their hands are kind of struggling here. Let me know what y'all think about this rep. I think right here he does a little bit on his heels. Does a good job not just biting on, not biting immediately. I would like to see him work just to get one more slide going this way before he opens up and runs. Try and disrupt timing a little more. Right hand, don't need that. Chance that gets called, especially in the NFL. But really good job reading the receiver's hips and running the route for him. So, not great here, but right here, eyes on the hip, read the receiver, incomplete pass. Good rep. Not a lot you can do there. I can't tell if he was outside leverage. Looks like he was outside. That's why that's why sliding is so important, especially when he takes an inside release. You want to flatten the receiver out. If you just let the receiver go inside and get vertical, it's going to be real hard to cover those inside breaking routes. But right there, you just got to tag off. Just not like, this is exactly what I mean. Just, we don't give the receiver anything at the line of scrimmage. Just let him run vertical. Like, this is easy for him. Now you feel super pressed to have to bite on this inside fake. Yeah, it's just, it's hard. That's hard to do. Okay. Oh, he dropped it. Oh no, you're proving the stereotypes right. And you had a great rep too. Yeah, this is phenomenal patience, phenomenal footwork at the line. Calm, feet, they're not crazy, but they're moving. Two-hand jam on the receiver. Receiver gets transition, starts going downfield. I think we might look back a little bit early here. But way to make an athletic play. We just got to come down with that. Ooh, a lot of holding there. A lot of grabbing. All right, well, let's see can we see the line of scrimmage? All right, so he does a good job. here. I don't think he needs his arm out, right? This left hand, he doesn't need it up here. Just kind of start running here. Receiver breaks down. Yeah, we just gotta be able to transition faster. Right here, we're beat. Can't look back. Just gotta, like, so one-on-ones, obviously the quarterback's throwing the receiver. But something I want y'all to get in y'all heads is that when you're in a game, when you're in practice, if you get beat, just assume the quarterback's throwing the ball to your receiver. Don't like hope for it. Don't look to see if he is. Just assume he's throwing the ball and just run to chase that hip. Okay, good patience. I'm not mad at this rep. I think the receiver kind of taking this dancey release. We can stay in there a little bit more. I think we can get a slide here. Big thing, right? This foot hangs up in the air. We're not really able to move lateral. All we can do is swing it under us. You're going to hear me say that a lot because that's a big thing a lot of DBs do. Right here, we're over the top. We got to understand that we just got to have good body control. We have to understand our tempo, not be too fast to get out of there so we can break back with the receiver. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what, like a 6-yard catch, 7-yard catch. So not the end of the world. Good route roaming. The only critique I'll have here is I think, yet again, the foot just swings. We don't really move lateral. We're just kind of opening up, running downfield. It's hard to cover receivers that way. It's hard to cover receivers when you don't take anything off their route. So, speaking of that, it was oh, yeah, no, that's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much grabbing right there. I like this, though. At first, this is really good. Stay square. Now, right here, like, you're good. You don't got to keep holding. You got to keep grabbing. Already thrown the timing off and everything. Yeah, like, we got to have cleaner hands, especially at the top of the route. Okay, we'll do a little quick jam. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm not like a, I played receiver, so I know some of the stuff. But, yo, Brendan Rice, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from his hands, out of his hands this week. All right, went with a quick jam. Ended up having a speed turn. Did throw timing off a little bit. But, yeah, if you're going to do that, still like a 6-yard catch, not the end of the world. I'm not really a fan of like the speed jam, especially for you younger guys. Just stick to the normal technique. But, it is a tool that you can have in your tool belt. Okay, we're on him. What do we do? Oh, we grab a little bit. I didn't see a flag, though. Might have been quick enough. We got away with it. Yo, who's this? Willie Drew? Yo, he's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage. Just flattening receivers and, moving lateral. Like, he has a little bit of a crossover, but look how much he washes the receiver down. Like, the receiver's started on the numbers. He's breaking out of his stem, like, a little bit outside the hash. So that's a great job flattening him out. Oh, yeah, there was a flag right there. All right. Right here, just got to keep this hand down, right? You just can't grab, especially with the ref back here. You grabbing on this shoulder is going to get called like 9 out of 10 times. Okay. Sometimes the receiver won't catch the ball. You just got to chalk it up to, hey, he's a good receiver. I'm a good DB. Sometimes it happens. I like how he works to stay lateral here, works to, give the receiver something to think about. Like, he's in position to play through the receiver at the end here. Just, got to be real physical, trying to get that ball out. Just another rep. I just think we can do a better job at the line of scrimmage. Working lateral, not hanging this foot and letting it swing under us. But that's a really good break, Yeah, like y'all see how once you start putting these other hands on the receiver, like both hands on the receiver, it just throws your balance off. Now anything the receiver does, you're not like you don't do athletic stuff with your arms just out in front of you. So once the receiver does make a move, it's real hard to stay balanced like that. All right, we're over the top of him right here. It's the first time I've seen King kind of like he's moving lateral here. He's getting hands on the receiver. It's a good job with that. We just gotta understand we're over the top of him. like we don't really want to reach right here. We just want to use our normal footwork, right? Like you're just in a normal drill. Hey, just right foot in the ground, left foot in the ground, right foot in the ground, left foot in the ground again, break back downhill. At the end of the day, 5-yard catch, not the end of the world. Another one, just not really moving lateral, not really forcing the receiver to kind of flatten out. We're just letting them get vertical off the inside stem. It's just going to be easy every time. Just like we don't gotta reach here, right? We don't gotta try and hold something. Just get your eyes on the hip. The hip's gonna tell you where the receiver's going. Eyes on the hip. Get out and run. Oop, yeah, that's a clear flag. Don't even need a closer point there. Just don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Hey, one-on-ones are hard, man. Like, they're not an easy thing to do. They're not designed for the DB to, you know, have success. Right here, we are way too close. I don't even really see where the receiver starts, but yeah, just look how close we are. Like, as soon as he does anything, we just feel like we have to open up, run. We're kind of off balance here. So give you, like, not a ton of space, right? I'm not saying like 2 yards, but hey, just give yourself a little bit of space to be able to operate. Yeah, oh, that's a play right there. That's a play. Now, at the line, I'm not loving him, but yo, down the field, Quinyon Mitchell probably been one of the better DBs at the Senior Bowl. It's a real good job of being in phase and yo, going up and getting the ball. Like right here, we're on his hip, we're on his back hip. We look back for the ball. Hey, make a play on it. Great play. Great play. Okay, we went with the quick jam. Was that? Oh my goodness, yo. And his pops, Jerry Rice, I ain't gonna lie, his hands, I thought they'd be better. I mean, if you're going quick jam, just understand, like, you're gonna be in a little bit different position, so you just gotta understand that. Woo! I ain't gonna lie, I've already seen that clip a bunch of times, but this is where not really moving lateral at the line of scrimmage hurts you. So he just kind of is quick to open up and run. Now with the receiver kind of, you know, especially with the receiver outside and this much space towards the sideline, it's just real hard to break when he breaks. So the receiver, they're gonna have naturally break a little bit before you. If you're not really in their hip, it's gonna be hard for you to see that, hard for you to match that. So you see there's that separation right there. I mean, hey, receiver made a hell of a catch, though. I pray I don't see a flag come in. All right, so we work lateral here, right? A little more than everyone else. Like, y'all just see how these receivers, they're able to just run, like, vertically. Like, they're not really getting widened off their line too much. I will say, he did start at the top of the numbers, ends up on the bottom. Right here, just be careful of that hand right there. You have it up on his shoulders. Hey, like, this is a position a lot of refs are going to see and call. Just got to get that hand lower. Way to fight back to the ball. Get a PBU, though. Just got to run. Ooh, great play by the receiver. I think. Not mad at the line of scrimmage. Right here, I don't know if he can lean. It looks like he might be able to lean on him. I can't tell exactly from his camera angle, but it's just a good job by the receiver. Lay hands. You know, if you're gonna play through the hands, he gives you lay hands. It's gonna be difficult. Yep. Not only is having these arms extended gonna like put you at risk for a hold call, but it just slows you down. Like look, he's not in a position to run. You put both hands out, you stop your feet, and the receiver's running full speed, he's going to cook you every time. This is I mean, prime example of what I'm talking about, right? We don't work lateral at all. We don't work to get anything on the receiver, slow him down at all, disrupt them at all. And now it's just a foot race, right? This receiver is fashioning this corner. It's a dangerous place to be in. Oh, I know Spanford's a tight end. I don't know if bro might be a linebacker. It's a great break though. He breaks, eyes on the hip, undercut the route, eyes back. Now we just gotta catch that, my boy. Good patience. Okay, we tag this off for a 3-yard gain. That's fine. I like how patient he is, right? I don't like necessarily how he immediately opens his hips by swinging that foot up, but I like his patience right here. I like the body control. Break back, catches it. That's like 3 yards maybe. And this is the same play from before. Yeah, man. So hey, overall, some good, some bad, a lot of stuff we can learn from. So yeah, take these videos, learn from them, learn what you can do better, what you can be doing better, right? Don't just hear me coaching someone else and just think I'm coaching them, right? I'm coaching everyone. So the stuff they're doing, stuff you can apply to your game. Hey man, like, share, comment, subscribe, catch you out the next one.